walk it shorter.
Stand up, all right?
You need to actually get the victim. Nobody else outstanding.
What was the deal today, man?
Nothing really.
Nothing really? Were you just driving the car? Just wanted a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why the gun?
I just thought it would be much easier.
Less resistance from the people you took the car from?
Yeah.
You know how dangerous that can be, right?
Yeah.
Carlos, listen to me, Carlos. You understand the most important thing right here is to retrieve that weapon, okay? Yeah. And your safety.
I'm gonna be in the car.
Okay. Understand that we're getting the fire department to come out here and talk to you. That's our #1 concern is you to getting treated, okay?
All right.
But understand this, where I'm gonna keep harping on this is the gun that was used. If it's not in the car, we need to find that.
All right.
That's very imperative, okay?
You keep saying most likely. Did you leave the car with the gun?
I left it in the car.
You where at in the car?
It's probably like under the left seat.
Under the, I'm sorry?
On the left seat on the driver's seat.
Left it on the driver's seat. Underneath the driver's seat or on the driver's seat?
On the glove seat, but on the side.
On the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was in the compartment on the driver's door?
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, so we're just gonna have you come over in this other vehicle, okay? We're gonna go over and talk with the victim now. Hi, ma'am. Tell me real quick what happened.
Okay, I went to the store on 67th Avenue and Bethany Fry's Market. I proceeded to open the door.
Okay.
Then I felt a tug on my door, and I turned around, and I saw this kid. I said, well, what do you want? And he tugged again. He tugged on the door again, and he opened it.
What did he say to you?
He says, get out of your car.
Okay.
I said, what do you want? He said, get out of your car.
Was he holding the gun at that point in time?
At that point, I didn't realize he had the gun until I looked down like this, and I saw it.
Thank you.
When I arrived, I saw him in the vehicle, and when we approached the vehicle, it took off, and then it ended up crashing over here.
Okay, so you can see in the map door of the driver's door right here, you can see the top portion of the semi-automatic gun sitting in that compartment right there. So he says it's a gun that he used, and it's right where he told us it was going to be at.
Thank God that the victim wasn't hurt in this case.
Yeah, so we'll get that collected, and then we'll probably get it processed.
And he's looking at another investigated lead in another carjacking that happened, I believe, yesterday or early this morning as well.
Okay. Okay, Carlos?
It's not even like a real gun, it's just a pellet gun.
Just a pellet gun? Yeah. All right. And you didn't know the person you took the car from?
I didn't know. Yeah.
All right. And you used a gun to do it? The pellet gun?
Yeah.
So that led us up to this point? You know how dangerous that can be, right? You just wanted a ride. Yeah. Basically, is what it comes down to, huh? All right. Okay. Well, your charges at this point in time is for the carjacking and probably the armed robbery as well.
So multiple felonies.
Multiple felonies.
Okay.
I really do love my job. I love to hunt. I love to get out there and look for the guns and the drugs and the action, but it's not the same feeling that you get helping somebody. My calm demeanor and talking to them and explaining step by step how the process works, and you see that relief that comes from them, like, okay, it's not so bad. We're heading to a breach of peace. There was dispatch gave us a description of a male and female physical in the parking lot at the Waffle House. My supervisor arrived on scene first, and she said there was a vehicle leaving the scene. She actually just called out on the radio that she's got the vehicle stopped. So we're trying to get to the complaint and determine if, in fact, we do have a crime that has been committed. As of now, all we know is male and female are physical. I'm out with it.
He hit both of us in our mouth.
Okay.
And I'm pressing charges.
Okay.
And he hit my cousin in her mouth and she believe.
Okay, I know you're upset, but talk to me. Do you know this guy? Who is he?
No. And look, he ripped my
You guys are just arguing?
I don't even know him.
Ma'am, let me take a look at your mouth. Are you bleeding?
I don't even know